Hi, everybody. Mike Hoss, along with legendary running back Deuce McAllister. Took us 17 practices, but for some reason you're now on my right as opposed to my left. So that's about change, right? It's about adaptability. Saints did some of that today. They went most of practice in full pads, went to shells, didn't go as long. You know, you just kind of adapt, and you could feel the length of this training camp. It's time to kind of tone it down a little bit.
You're winding down, and I mean it's not something that they haven't done previously, as far as, you know, hey, half practice in pads, the other half will go in shells, and it gives the guys something to be excited about. You know that you have maybe 2 periods, 3 periods in pads, and then we get to take them off. I mean, and so if you do your work, you do your job, then that's some of the rewards that you will receive and get for it.
And Coach Allen was asked today, probably just wanted to get it out there, and a lot of the media was thinking Alvin Kamara missing is another day of practice, and he said it's not related to the contract. His back has been, it's not like it's a new issue, but I think that's been kind of on people's minds.
Yeah, I mean, and that's always going to be there, though. I mean, you see,
until it gets done, right?
Yeah, until the deal is done, that's always going to be there. Anytime that you get a nick with him or a bruise with him, and because Alvin's so tough, he normally fights through stuff like that, and so for him not to be out here, a couple of days, it starts to raise like, wait, is this contract related? Is this a sit-in? And so, Coach Allen said, as far as he knows, it's not related. He has had some tightness in his back, and here's the other thing as well that you have to remember: it's preseason, so for a veteran like I don't need him at practice every practice. You want him to get some good work in, and so obviously he'll be able to still do so. And so right now, that's not the concern.
Today, we're just talking about today, but Derek Carr had several passes batted down. There were a few others. So is some of that just really familiarity with the defense, knowing? But then you talk about Granderson, Chase Young, Brian Brzee, Cam. That's a pretty big wall to have to kind of throw around sometimes.
Yeah, some of it is the defense is obviously reading the offensive lineman, and they've seen some of the action, and so those guys are going to get their hands up, and from the offensive line, they've got to do a better job of attacking, but it makes it a little tougher because it's one thing to cut. You don't want to cut in practice. It's another to cut in the game, and so that's normally how you get those defensive linemen to make sure that they get their hands down, particularly on the quick game action. And so in a game, hopefully we did see the second play of the game, a ball did get batted down, but Derek has to make sure that he gets the window he wants as well to be able to get it to the receivers. And from an offensive lineman standpoint, I've got to make sure that I am knocking the defender's hands down so he can't get his hands up to knock a ball down.
One more practice tomorrow, Friday, practice 18, and then they'll be off to San Francisco or Santa Clara on Saturday with Deuce McAllister, Mike Hoss, Jeff Nowak, Saints Sideline Reporter. All of your coverage right here on WWL, AMFM.com, always free on the Odyssey app.